This is the Will Is podcast. Just coming to you live for a little quick moment. Got some new equipment. Got a couple of more upgrades that that make me feel more comfortable, so I can rap with you peoples. But I'm just coming to you real quick because I got a I had a conversation with my pops earlier. So real quick, we was talking about how you know people of my people where I'm from like I said, this is just a little funny clip, so it ain't gonna be too detailed, but it's funny. Okay, so it's like, you know, Donald Trump is our president. You know, people say fair and square. People say no. Oh my God. So I just see it like this. The decisions that he's making, and the things that he's doing. Uh, I think what people are truly afraid of is the fact that they don't want to be treated like black people at all. So I was listening to some clips today, and Pops brought it up to me. It's like, have you seen how people been responding? I'm like, I know this is not funny, but I really, you know, I'm a person of empathy. Uh, I understand, horrible conditions for people because I'm simply a person that literally, the epitome of what looks like the people that they don't want to, you know, associate with. So, when it comes to, you know, uh, this whole situation and seeing the responses from a lot of you know Caucasian and Latino people, which black people are very loving people. We don't hate anybody. Like seriously, I mean, let's get real. But we also don't have any solidarity with anybody either. So when it comes to a specific point in times where we have finally got the gumption to say, we want to focus on us. We want to we want to carve our own path, and we don't feel the necessity to be denied because when we do show solidarity, when we do, really show people how big our heart is, the type of humanity that comes from us, the type of the excellence, the absolute excellence that come from us. We get ridiculed, we get talked bad about, we don't have any friends. So, when people say things like, Trump didn't do what he said he's going to do. And I can't believe this. I don't understand. Why? Why? Well, black people told you one thing for sure is we understand um, the dominant society, the dominant culture. We were supposed to be the forever underclass. Sometimes, it's nothing personal. It's historical. I think when people come here, they don't understand our historical uh, triumphs and how you take these type of things for granted because of loopholes, and you get to be the this buffer class that you behold, the closeness that you can get to whiteness. So you behold it to your heart, so it's so precious to you. So uh, we see this. We've seen it all along. It happened in 1965, where you know you benefited well. You've learned a lot from us. You learned a great deal from us. Uh, you learned a lot from the how America functions, and how how gracious people can be. When you recognize they're fools. They're they're just they're nice for no reason. So if the whites got away with it, why can't we? Why can't we get away with it? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go into America and show our. We're gonna show that we know how the rest of the world knows how white people took America. Okay, we know that. We know it, and we're gonna participate and perpetuate that same behavior. So that's the mentality of all people that come here. That's why they say this is American. This is the land of immigrants, and this is all of these wonderful. Oh, give me the goodies, land of milk and honey. Give it to me. Give it. So okay, you come here, but we say, hey guys, we're nice. We're not like what was perpetuated in the media with propaganda and all of these foolish, divisive mechanisms that are literally you bought into, and you liked it because you didn't feel like you were a lower class, so you wanted to associate yourself with the whites, the upper class, the elites. You know, that's I mean, it's y'all call it the land of opportunity. And black people, globally, whether you identify as the FBA or you know, uh, American Indian, I particularly, it's whatever you choose. I'm not here for the argument. I particularly identify with a Black American Indian. My people have been here I've traced the indigenous roots back to me to the 1500s. So, and that's American Indians, the copper color complected people. So, all I'm saying is, you know, it's funny how people love to disassociate themselves with Black people because of it's like we're the disdainment of the world globally. So, but when this special group of disdained individuals uh, took a lot of wars, took a lot of sacrifice. I have ancestors that has fought in every single war since the arrival of everyone, literally everyone, everyone else, everyone else, literally everyone else. So, you know, the discovery of what you see, around me is education. This is not even my introduction. This is just trying to bring a point. This is trying to raise a point to an awareness because the Real List podcast will not tolerate the people that don't respect the journey of people that look like me globally, but specifically um, in the country that I'm indigenous to. All Black people globally have asked for is respect. But I can particularly speak for the globally disrespected, and the also the globally recognized. Everybody loves us. Like we tap dancing and we crooning and we all this old food. They love that. But when we stand on, solidarity, uh, not to the point of demeaning anyone or you know looking down on anybody. That's not the object of none of these things. But what we will and what we can do globally is recognize and respect each other from a perspective of global citizenship and recognizing where you at. And we know that Black Americans are very respectful. Uh, we're not docile, but we know ourselves, and the more we discover those elements within ourselves, it empower us. So you don't be afraid of our empowerment. Just be aware of how you treat people. That's it's this whole notion with humanity that Black people globally have dealt with for the past 2,000 years, very focused 500 years. We'll just say this whole notion with I'm India. And then you see white people, I gotta get treated like a black person. It's just everybody else is shaking, and we like, well, wow, oh, really? Calm down. You have never been our friends. Never. Not for real. You made that clear. I'm not speaking for everybody. This is some people, not all people. Not all people. Some people. I would never associate a group of people in buckets because of how they look or what they associate with. I'm not built like that. I like people for who they are for real. That's why I know we're not all created equal or made equal. I have some superpowers of my own, you know. So let's just be real aware. Let's increase awareness. Let's increase, this thing you call being able to see people for who they truly are. Well, I hope y'all like my little snippet from the comedy perspective with a little truth. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this, man. Y'all take care. And remember, the wheel is yours.